to Gary Sokin's life, you never left. And you know, these are not my words. These are the words of His Excellency, the landlord of Tema, Sarkodie Obede Pombede. It's a beautiful brand new day, and welcome to a beautiful brand new week as well. And see, you know, have you checked our video? We did a video about the social contract of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama before he was even sworn into office. So, if you haven't checked, go back and check. And also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and also leave a comment under all our posts. And also share. Don't forget to share. And also, I'm doing this with a beautiful, like, Charlie, some queen bee.
Today,
what's your name?
And also has come. You said what's my name? I'm Priscilla Banks.
Priscilla Banks.
Yeah.
And I go by the name.
Yeah, say your name,
Godswill Wilson. You know, as for Priscilla Banks, we'll talk about her later.
We'll
talk about you later.
Yeah, okay.
Charlie, who did then?
Gary Soki.
No wonder.
Gary Soki with granite.
No wonder. That's why your energy, I can see, Charlie.
Energy.
You spend all your money in December.
Yeah, so like as you know, January has 6 weeks. We are still in the 6 weeks. The things that is happening is not easy because at the end of the day, when January starts, you feel that all your money is gone, and there is no money coming in from anywhere.
That's after dirty December. You can imagine.
Okay, so we are still. But I hope you guys had a beautiful week and your weekend was good. What did you do this weekend? Let's get interactive under the comment section as the conversation goes on.
Okay, Julie, continue. Okay, so she said I should continue. So right now, you know, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama had a social contract with us. That's
JDM.
Yes, JDM. That will be his first 3 months in office, or 4 months or so in office. So we are here to give you an update about so far these few days in office, the works that he's able to, some of the promises that he's able to fulfill.
Yeah. And
I'm coming to read them to you. Then after that, then go into them one after the other. So in his first 4 days of President Mahama achievements in office, first 4 days. That's let me see, 48 plus 48. That's almost 96 hours in office. Okay, so he has achieved some things, and I'm coming to read them to you. So number 1, reduction of ministries from 30 to 23. So, number 2, request the IGP for report on death in election 2020 and also 2024. Okay, number 3, halt on sale of state land and request the Lands Commission for submission of detailed report on state land purchase within 14 days. So he has asked the Lands Commission to stop any process of selling any state land, and also report within 14 days. The Lands Commission is supposed to send their report to the government or to the presidency about all the state land, which I think is very good. Number 4, reversal of culture of silence through directive to CHAS to highlight challenges associated with implementation of the free SHS. You know, few days before January, CHAS, they wrote to the government or GS not to reopen schools because, you know, they have a lot of challenges, you know. So, okay, number 5. Setting up 7-member committee to ensure reduction in fees related to pilgrimage to Mecca. I mean, that one, there are people they will understand. Then number 6, undertaking pragmatic and urgent steps to avert orchestrated imminent power crisis.
I see.
Yeah. Why do you want to?
It's beautiful. For the first 4 days that the president has been elected into office, and he has made sure that all these things are being done or they are still ongoing.
Yeah.
We saw some of them, like the first one, the reduction of the ministries from 30 to 23. I think it's a laudable idea because some of the ministries, they are there and we really don't know what the ministry is doing for the country. And I liked how he has just brought everything. So we have 7 ministries being taken out for the civil service. And I saw the list of the ministries. Like we have still the foreign affairs is there. We have the fisheries. We have Ministry of Trade and Education. Yes, we have some of the ministries that are ongoing, and some too has been taken out. So it's good that the president has put in this in place so that we can have more money to cater for other things, like the free education, especially this monies that were going to these ministries that were not provide or we're not being proactive to the country will be rather channeled into the free SHS to make it more good and more nicer for our students to have the necessary attention and the necessary education that they need.
So for me, I also think it's a good thing because Charlie, you know, in the previous government, when they started with 100 and something plus ministers, and some of the ministries, some of the ministries like this had over 2 deputies and stuff. You can imagine the state resources. Yes, the resources that are going into this. And in Ghana, we are broke. We don't have money. In Ghana, we're always complaining of things like goods and services. Things are
even and also I just saw something online. We won't go far from it. I see something online that you see the food that when the food crisis happened in Ghana, people were halting their rice, their oils. They have a container of those things at the port and it wasn't released. So Mahama has to make them release it to the SHS, to the senior high schools for their feeding and all that through this process. So I feel like we have all these things, but I don't know if it's our selfishness and we are just halting things for things to become worse before we release them. So I think reduction of these ministries is very good. So those 7 ministries, you can imagine them with their deputies. You can imagine what it will lead to. So those monies can be channeled into something beneficial to education. I want the free education to be solid because at the end of the day, the kids are going through this free education. We are not seeing any improvement. It's like it's a free education, but it's what. So you don't worry.
You come to the free education side. So I'm doing some calculation. So out of these 23 ministries, he also let us understand that not all the ministries will have deputies. So out of these 23 ministries, let's assume you are coming to do, they will all have their deputies. Because we know that the regional ministers, there won't be any deputy regional minister or anything to reduce cost. So out of these 23 ministries, let's say 23 times 23 times 2, that will be the substantive minister.
That's 46 ministries.
That will be 46 plus 16, that will be giving us 62. But he has promised us 60. So meaning some of the ministries
will not have deputies.
Yes.
It's good.
So which is very good. So let's go to number 2. He requested the IGP to report on the death on, in 2020 there was 8 people that lost their life in Kechiman South or something like that, and then this 2024 election as well. And before that, people have been asking the previous government, His Excellency His Excellency Nana Akufo-Addo, to speak on this particular issue, but which he never did, and the IGP too never made any report on this. And Mahama, he promised that he's going to investigate this, and so he has asked the IGP to investigate it and also form a special committee of the CID, which means that for them, they will only focus on that. There won't be any distraction like, now we are working on this and this and that, you should know. So they are dedicating some special particular people for this particular task, which I think is very good. Elections are supposed to be free and fair. Nobody's supposed to lose.
No violence and all that. Losing your life through election, it's something heartbreaking.
And these people, they have families.
Of course.
You can imagine.
People have family. But then again, it's good that we want a report. We have been asking for this particular report since 2020. And nothing has been done about it. they don't say anything about it, but now you have it, and the family. It's good that if this comes out, the family will get the closure that they want.
Yeah,
But at the end of the day, you know what happened. You
What
know
happened,
what
yeah.
transpired,
Yeah.
that this particular incident.
And they
took
even
place.
tasked the IGP to be giving us periodic updates on the investigations, and so also they asked the IGP and the committee or the people that the CIDs to collaborate with the families of the deceased. So which I think is very good, and also they should be, the update is very good. So let's go to number 3. Halt on sale of state lands, and also request the Lands Commission to for submission of detailed report on all state lands within 14 days, which I think is very good.
When I saw the number 3, I was like, okay, so what happens to our cathedral?
Okay, we need to see. And you know, a lot of ministers or a lot of previous government appointees used to purchase state lands and use it for their personal gains.
I will not take you far.
Yeah.
The Achimota Forest, for instance.
People
shared it to their nephews.
Our condolences to the family of Sir John. For example, when he said when we're reading his will, you can wow. Yes. I give you this. I give you this.
Is it Kofi Mensa? No.
I don't really know it, but all I know for him is Sir John.
Not him.
His niece and those things.
His nephew that got the property.
Okay.
That they will the property to.
I can't recall.
I've forgotten his name.
Yeah, you can imagine state lands. This for Achimota Forest is the only green distance that we have in, let's say, in the heart of Accra. That gives us at least some ecosystem, help us. And then instead of us preserving it, we are sharing it. You can imagine what they are. And also Okujeto Abrokwa, Honorable Okujeto Abrokwa is one of those people that lead, like, who have been investigating about these state lands, selling of state lands to some of the ministers and appointees of the previous government. So I think it's very good. And also, His Excellency promised us that they are going to enact laws that will prevent government appointees from purchasing state lands. And also, state lands are not supposed to be. So I think I think it's a laudable thing.
It's a good idea.
And I'm praying that he should be able to enact the law that will prevent, in fact, politicians from purchasing state land. And also, state lands shouldn't be sold to anybody.
Yeah,
they shouldn't sell them to anybody. Yeah,
it should be for the
because some of them, they are at strategic points, which maybe the state has a lot. No, imagine.
Plan as time goes on, development will happen.
Because the agenda 111 like this, the previous government, His Excellency Nana Akufo-Addo, was complaining about land. That some of the places they have to fight for land because they don't have land. Meanwhile, your appointees are buying the state lands and going to Lands Commission to change some of those things. So even the Lands Commission needs to be looked at. Yeah. We are waiting for the report within that 14 days.
Let's move to the.
So let's go to number 5. No,
is it number 5? Number 4. Reversal of culture of silence through directive to charts to highlight challenges associated with implementation of the free SHS program.
So if you don't understand CHAS, CHAS means Conference of Heads of Assisted Secondary Schools in Ghana. So which means these are the CHAS consist of all the headmasters of all the secondary schools in Ghana. And you know, in the previous administration, if you don't know, you say something about free SHS, Charlie, they will demote you. Even if they don't demote you, they will take you from, let's say you are a Greater Accra, they will take you from here to Bolgatanga, they will transfer you to Bolgatanga Senior High School. Because these are some of the things they do. So it got to a point that they don't speak. Everybody is scared. You could see that the only time they spoke was after they realized that the previous
government is leaving office.
Yes, leaving office. That was when they told the GS not to reopen.
Till
those things because they are having challenges and this. So if the new government or the new president is able to direct them that they should voice out their challenges.
And listen, we are in a country that is democratic.
Yeah.
We are not practicing any other
like we are not doing dictatorship.
We are not doing dictatorship. We have freedom of speech, freedom of movement, and you can't tell people to be quiet whilst they have things to say. If you rule like that, at the end of the day, you think you are doing the right thing, but you are not doing the right thing.
I'm sure.
And these are the people who are leading our future leaders.
Yes.
They are teaching them what to do. So if you don't want them to be voicing out their challenges, concern, then I don't know the kind of leaders that we are training or the kind of students we want them to come out to become the next president and the next ministers in Ghana. So I really like this idea that
they should voice out.
They should voice out. Every teacher should voice out.
Because the new government promised that they are going to engage the public or their stakeholders of all the institutions.
If not, the teachers will be having this anger in them and they will transfer it on the students.
On the students.
The student who doesn't know anything what the teacher or the headmaster is going to.
Because of this culture of silence thing, that even journalists who used to speak were scared of speaking, voicing out a lot of things. I'm sure these are the things that led to the heavy defeat that the previous government experienced. So for this new government saying that, okay, Charles, feel free, voice out the challenges so that we'll be able to help the free SHS policy,
and
the things that will take out, the things that will be included.
Yes. And apart from even that, when some people are investors, when we have people voicing out, especially our schools, when we have the headmasters voicing out and the teachers, some people are generous. They can also donate. But if we don't know what is going on in the schools, we will always be on the government. That is the government that is not doing well and all that.
Meanwhile, the people who are supposed to let the government understand, okay, let's do it this way, let's do it like this. They are scared of speaking because when you speak.
So you think the kids will go to school, they will come back and they look somewhere. You ask them,
for example, how can Charles saying that they don't have food? So parents, when your wards are coming to school, they should bring food to school.
Have been held at the port,
without
releasing it. A lot of food have been held at the port.
Interesting. Well, we are praying that the headmasters will voice out and the government will listen and also help so that the free SHS will become what it intends to achieve. Not just because of free SHS, so we'll go and with all these challenges with our kids. See, now some of the kids are in school, some of them are home. These red, gold, green things, I'm praying that the government should do something about it as well.
Yes. We should just expand classroom, bring more chairs. Everybody should go to school at the same time, come home at the same time.
So, okay, now number 5.
Okay.
Setting up of 7-member committee to ensure reduction in fees related to pilgrimage to Mecca. Well, I don't know much about this because this one I think is purposely for our friends.
And for me personally, I will applaud His Excellency for considering the Muslims in this in the new governance or in the new government that he's about to, because he said he will add more holidays. I think like 4 holidays to the Muslim festivities, like the way Christians do. We have it, Mecca, going to Mecca is not a joke.
It's not a joke.
They pay a lot of money to go to Mecca. And the people who, should I say that, and the privileged people who also would like to go to Mecca.
Yeah, they are the less privileged.
The less privileged people who like to go to Mecca and also go and say a word of prayer. And like some people, it's their wish, but they don't have the resources. They don't have
so I'm sure he's going to help that in subsidizing the fees and make it more.
We all go. I would like to go. Honestly, I would love to go.
You love to go?
Yes,
I'm not a Muslim.
But
it's not like
So me, honestly, I would love to go. So if the reduction is happening, it's good for all of us.
Okay. And the last one, undertaking pragmatic and urgent steps to avert orchestrated and imminent power crisis.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Like this story, I'm very sad.
Before we even start, on Saturday, do you know what happened to our place? The light out every 2 minutes.
It comes and
every 2 minutes until the following day.
This,
Every 2 minutes.
even me coming to work this morning, my lights were
You
off.
experience.
Yeah. But
So,
I was lucky that within the weekend the lights were on. But you know, this story is I'm very sad and passionate about this particular thing because per reports that I read on other media platforms, see, it's very bad, especially for the previous government. You know you are living power. When the transition team met, according to them, they were supposed to purchase power, crude oil for the generators to generate power for us. Yet they couldn't, and then they assured the new government that before before they hand over power to them, they will purchase the crude oil. Nothing of that sort, and they left us with 5 hours of oh no, why? We are all Ghanaian, but is it that I feel that they were doing this intentionally so that they would say that okay, now Dumso is back again because we've elected it. No, why? Why should we be doing this? Meanwhile, you people, you also own businesses that use electricity.
They have generators, are you worried? They have plants.
But it will cost them because of politics. Why should we be doing this into our own country? Why should I?
But at the end of the day,
it's very bad.
I like the transparency that occurred or that happened when this power outage crisis
was
looming. I just like the transparency because we now know that it's not His Excellency's fault. So the fault is coming from the previous government. And I think they are doing their best to solve the issue because the 5 hours power shortage has elapsed. And so some of us, we still have electricity running. So I think they are doing their best.
And some of the power suppliers, they said they were supposed to do some maintenance on their pipelines or whatsoever. That was somewhere October last year. But then the previous government negotiated with them that they should extend it to this year because they don't know whether they'll be leaving power or not. And it has been extended, and this one too, His Excellency has to negotiate with them that they should extend it a little while.
It's not easy. You see the work that they left there. It's not small.
It's not easy at all.
It's not small, but I just like how focused, just a few days after the inauguration. And I like how I pray that he continues like this. And if he continues like this, Ghana will be a better place.
Yes, everything, whatever that is going on, come and talk to we, the citizens, that okay, this is what is going on, this is what we are coming to do.
This is where His Excellency John Dramani Mahama should use the quote of the previous president, His Excellency Nana Akufo-Addo, we should be citizens, not spectators.
Not spectators.
At this point, let's just work hand in hand. Teamwork makes the dream work. So if we work hand in hand, I think Ghana will be a better place.
Be a better place. If we work hand in hand, Ghana will be a better place. So guys, then that is all that we have for you. And also, don't forget to like and subscribe our video. What do you make of His Excellency 4 days in office as compared to the social contract that he had with Abade? I know some of us or some of our people are waiting for the betting tax and also the e-levy to be scrapped.
And 24 hours economy, I so can't wait. I still can't wait to see the system work like that. I just want to see how it will run.
And then before the 24 hours, we need power. So His Excellency, as you are engaging us and letting us know the challenges that you are facing, and also, when you let us know the challenges you are facing, we can bring in our small little contribution to whatever that you have.
Right.
So guys, let us know in the comment section what do you make of all this. Let us know in the comment section, and also don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Share to WhatsApp, anywhere. Just share the videos. And also, I'm coming to speak French. Le que si que Leo Wilson God's way. Insecret.
Was it you confuse me when you asked me?
If I say insecret, it's like a diamond in the sky.
I know.
Clearly so.
Like a diamond in the sky. We did this together. My name is Priscilla Banks. Follow us on all social media handles and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Turn on your notification bell. When we post a video, you'll be the first person to be notified. We have a lot of video on our page, so do your best to watch our videos and like and comment under the comment section. We'll be coming your way again with more updates. Bye.
Au revoir.